What's up, guys? Just on my way to work in a beautiful, beautiful morning. You couldn't ask for a better temperature than the one we have right now. This guy's trying to beat me. He doesn't want to let me in. Like, what's going on here? Woo! Man, I love riding. If you haven't started riding motorcycle, you need to get your ass up off them couch. Get off them bicycles and get a damn motorcycle. Today I want to say something that's been on my mind for a long time. People that think a Ninja 250, a CBR 250R, or a Hyson 250, whatever 250cc motorcycle you like. It doesn't matter what brand. I got a 2009 Ninja 250R, which is perfect for me, at least. They're coming out now with the new 300, and Honda came out with the 500, CBR 500. I want to give you guys a little heads up. Yes, it's a starter bike. It's not the same amount of power, but one thing you guys got to keep in mind is a lot of insurance company, well, one I know of at least, State Farm, they charge you by the cc of your motorcycle. So if you get a 300, even though it's a starter bike, you're paying more money for that motorcycle because it's more cc. If you get a Ninja 250, you're paying for 50 less cc's. So it's gonna be way more cheaper than the 300 as a starter bike. Same with the CBR 500. If you get a CBR 500, they're going to charge you based on that 500cc class. So you may want to still look at your 250R class before getting them new 300 or the Honda CBR 500, because they're going to be charging you a lot more money for a new rider, man. And that discourages a lot of new motorcycle riders with high insurance rate and stuff like that. Because think about it, if you're gonna be charged a whole whack for insurance for motorcycle, that's gonna discourage you from even starting into motorcycling. You know what I mean? So it depends on the bike you have. Has a lot to do with the bike you have. So like I said, you may want to consider getting a 250R before you get them 300 or the CBR 500, because insurance, a lot of them at least, based on the CC of your bike, like State Farm for one at least, like I'm with State Farm. And for me as a new rider, I only had my license for I think 4.5, 5 months. And I'm paying $700 a year here in Ontario, at least, Canada. And we all know here in Toronto, or Canada at least, the insurance for cars, no matter what, is freaking ridiculous. Like the amount of money you pay for insurance for vehicles here, it's outrageous, I'm telling you. It's just a straight rip-off. And the government don't really care because he's making his money, so, you know, he doesn't give a two shit. But yeah, we all know that we pay a lot of money here in Ontario, in the GTA at least, for high insurance. So you may want to consider them 300s and stuff like that. And for me as a new rider, like I said, to pay $700 a year for a motorcycle as a beginner rider with my M2, it's a really good price, because I heard some guys be paying like $3 grand, $2,500 a year. I'm like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So you may want to consider them 300 before you even get one, guys. I'm telling you. Yeah, it looks nice and everything. And plus they're like $5,500, about $6,500 out the door, man, with tax in and everything. So before you get them 300, you don't want to dump $6 on a motorcycle, and then, you know, a year down the road you're like, oh yeah, I'm ready to upgrade. You think you're gonna sell that bike for $6? Hell no, you probably get $4 for that bike. So you're gonna lose like $2 a year later. You're gonna lose like $2 a year later, and yeah, you gain some experience and everything, but does that experience worth the $2 when you could get like a 250R like mine for like $2,500? A year down the road you can sell it for $2,500. You know what I mean? And you don't have to go into payment. At least save over the winter and get yourself a $2,500, $3 motorcycle. Instead of buying one for $6, a year down the road, you're ready to sell it for like $4,000. Because don't forget, you're going to be putting a lot of kilometers on that bike, because obviously you're a beginner rider. You want to start, you want to get out and ride. You want to gain some experience. So with you gaining the experience, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to run a lot of kilometers on the bike. You know? And you want to... what is this guy doing? You want to gain some experience, so you're not going to buy the bike and just put like 1,000 kilometers on it and sell it for $5,000. Every single day you get, when there's an actual nice day, you want to go out there and go for a ride and gain some experience with your friends and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you, you need to think about that before you get them new 300. They're like $6,000, $5,500, $6,000. If you find one for like $4,000 used, okay, that's no big deal. But check for your insurance for that bike, and insurance for the Ninja 250 or the CBR 250R or something like that. Check those brands first and see the price difference when it comes to insurance. Shop around for insurance. And what I tell a lot of people is, get your license over the period of the, say at least the ending of summer, you get your license. And if you want to wait till like the year, a couple months later, like the beginning of spring, to get your motorcycle, you can do that. Or it's optional. If you want to get your, say for instance, you get your license in October, September, October. You know you have your license for a couple months. So April, you can buy a motorcycle, or if you have the money saved up, what you can actually do is wait for, buy your motorcycle over the period of winter, bring it at home, if you don't finance it, that is, so you don't have to put insurance on it, because if you finance a motorcycle, you gotta have insurance before you even get the motorcycle out the door. So your motorcycle will be sitting there not doing anything over the winter months. So you don't want to do that for sure, 100%. Don't finance motorcycle, man, I'm telling you. It's not worth it. You lose a lot of money. You lose a lot of money. You're paying interest for nothing. When you're ready to sell the bike, you lose like $3-4 easy if you finance a motorcycle. Don't finance a motorcycle, guys. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Save up, start small, go big. My bike is for sale right now, and I just actually found this ride fairing online yesterday, so I'm going to be changing that, and that's all the bike needs. After I change that, it's up for sale for $2,700. The best offer, I'll take it. I won't go lower than 25, but $2,700 is my asking price. So there it is. It's up for sale. I already have a 2009 ZX6R that I was looking at, and a 2013 Gixxer 600. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to get yet. Maybe I'll show you guys, reveal it next year or something like that. But until next time, guys, don't forget to subscribe.